There's been at least 40 known instances where pro-life officers were targeted with violence, vandalism, harassment following the Roe v. Wade ruling. Tomorrow, of course, there is the Summer of Rage protests. They'll begin tomorrow. Jason Rantz is with us. Jason, is anybody going to condemn what has been a violent situation so far and maybe violent again tomorrow?
I wouldn't hold my breath. I really haven't seen anything other than pro-life folks and Republican politicians condemning this. I think we've seen over the course of the last 2.5 years a clear reluctance from Democrats to go after violence that is being justified in the name of Democrat positions. We saw it with Antifa violence during the BLM riots, or the mostly peaceful riots. And now we're seeing it with some of the pro-abortion activists. I think it's despicable. I think we can all step back and say this is a contentious topic. It's an emotional topic for a lot of folks. And it's okay to disagree so long as we're not going into vandalism or violence. But it seems just like that's too controversial to say.
In Seattle, have there been incidents of attacks on pro-life officers? And if so, what's the response from the authorities?
So we've seen a surge in these acts of vandalism. They're suspected hate crimes because they're targeting not just churches, but also faith-based pregnancy centers. And just in the last 2 weeks, we've seen 6 that have come out publicly. There have been some churches who, frankly, they haven't wanted to bring a lot of attention to this. They just kind of want to move on and do what they do. Law enforcement, they're looking into it. They're taking it seriously. But again, we have politicians here who aren't even condemning it. In fact, we have one case of a state senator who pre-produced a video on her Instagram account celebrating the vandalism of a pro-life billboard. Her name is Senator Emily Randall. It is despicable, and it's dangerous because it's only going to egg on these people.
It is. Jason Rantz, I'm sorry it's so short this morning. We're jam-packed with news. But please, come back and bring us up to speed on this important story.
Absolutely.
Jason Rantz, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.